Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Thursday, October 17th, 2013. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Chip Ramsey with the Coffee County Independent newspaper. In tonight's news, a new company is making a major investment in Coffee County. State Senator Jim Tracy continues to hold a huge lead in the fundraising for the U.S. House of Representatives 4th District, their GOP primary next year, and the new 2014 Corvette Stingray previewed in Tullahoma Tuesday night. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6. Stay tuned.
Come to Jim Oliver's Smokehouse in beautiful Mont Eagle, Tennessee, your mountain getaway destination. Stay in one of our 21 log and timber frame cabins. Enjoy the romantic fireplace and jacuzzi tub. Get more information and book a reservation at thesmokehouse.com.
Looking for a unique gift for someone special, or perhaps something just for yourself? Then you need to check out Grady Mac Denim Company, right here in the heart of Tullahoma. Grady Mac features the full line of men's and women's Lucky brand apparel. Stop in and check out our denim production line. Grady Mac offers a full line of outdoor sporting apparel and much more. And check out our custom fly fishing equipment, fine art, and signed sports memorabilia. There's something for everyone at Grady Mac Denim Company, the most unique store in Tullahoma.
When you're running late headed to that sporting event or horse show and hungry but need gas, you don't have to choose which to get. Just stop at any Quick Mart where gas prices are normal and the food is outstanding. Burgers, fries, salads, sub sandwiches, chicken strips, egg rolls, even pizza can be picked up while the gas is pumping. Stop by any Quick Mart today and not only save time, but enjoy some good cooking, southern hospitality, and prices you can live with.
Welcome back. Officials of Great Lakes Cheese Company announced on Tuesday that the company will open its first Southeast manufacturing facility in the Manchester Industrial Park. Great Lakes Cheese will invest $100 million and create over 200 new jobs in Coffee County over the next 5 years. They will construct a 330,000 square foot manufacturing facility in Manchester. The new facility will be the fourth super plant that Great Lakes Cheese operates and its ninth facility nationwide. Great Lakes Cheese is an award-winning premier manufacturer and packer of natural and processed bulk shredded and sliced cheese. Superior cheese products are provided from coast to coast through 8 state-of-the-art production plants. As one of the largest packagers of cheese in the United States, Great Lakes serves grocery, club, and superstores, as well as restaurant chains and food service distributors. The company manufactures, packages, and distributes a portfolio of private labels and Adams Reserve branded cheese products. Privately owned with over 50 years of experience, each plant is SQF certified to meet or exceed global food safety regulations.
The Vice President of Operations for Great Lakes Cheese, Craig Filkowski, said, quote, "The decision to open another super plant is a measure of our commitment to delivering quality cheese products to our customers who count on Great Lakes for logistical efficiencies. We believe that having strategically placed manufacturing facilities is essential to serving the evolving needs of our customers and to provide opportunities for future growth," end quote. Manchester Mayor Lonnie Norman said the city of Manchester is fortunate that Great Lakes has selected the city and believes it will have a positive impact by offering employment opportunities and retail growth for the city and Coffee County. Coffee County Mayor David Pennington said, quote, "I'm looking forward to working with the Great Lakes Cheese Company and consider this to be a long-term partnership with our community. Thank you for picking Coffee County to be your home," end quote.
State Senator Jim Tracy has raised nearly $182,000 in the third quarter for his Republican primary challenge of incumbent U.S. Representative Scott Desjardins, who brought in $113,000 in the period. Tracy's campaign said Tuesday that he had $767,000 remaining at the end of the quarter, compared with $171,000 for Desjardins. The Desjardins campaign said the congressman has met his fundraising goals since officially launching launching his bid for a third term in early August. The race was shaken up when State Representative Joe Carr announced that he was abandoning his challenge of Desjardins and instead would take on incumbent U.S. Senator Lamar Alexander in next year's GOP primary.
Secretary of State Trey Hargett is warning of an emergence of a familiar scam under a new name. Hargett said in a press release that his office has received inquiries from businesses and other organizations about an official-looking notice claiming that they must fill out a form and pay $125 in a registration fee. Hargett said the group calling itself Annual Business Services is in no way affiliated with his office, and the state's annual corporation registration fee is just $20. The scam is similar to one reported several months ago that originated in an entity called Corporate Records Services. Hargett advised corporations to use caution before providing private information and to call his office to verify the authenticity of questionable requests.
Stay with us. More Newsleader on 6 is coming up in a moment.
On the train test range, the search for any possible weakness continues. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard. Train, the most reliable for a reason.
Hello, my name is Joe Stroop with Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. I'm here to talk to you about a couple incentives that are going on between now and the end of the year. First is your federal tax credit up to $300. Secondly, 0% financing up to 15 months on XL products. Third, fall promotion up to $1,100. Finally, $500 incentives from your local power distributor. Please give us a call at 455-8757. Thank you.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
With over 30 years experience servicing the Tullahoma area, Mike's Tire, Brake, and Muffler has become a household name in Middle Tennessee. As a family-owned business, Mike and his wife Lisa, along with their sons Jamie, Justin, and Jody, have assembled a crew that delivers quality service to go with quality products. As the only authorized Michelin and Goodyear dealer in Tullahoma, they have become the tire store of choice, being named the Tire and Brake Store of the Year multiple times. They also rent Penske trucks and are an interstate battery dealer. So if you need tires, brakes, mufflers, a battery, or maybe rent a truck, go to the place you can trust. Call Mike's Tire, Brake, and Muffler at 931-455-5150. Located at 732 North Jackson in Tullahoma, Tennessee.
Have you heard the news? The Russell Barnett Ford family has expanded to 2 separate locations. That's Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Russell Barnett Ford of Winchester. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That means 2 times the customer service and 2 times the inventory. So no matter where you're located, let the Russell Barnett Ford family make your next vehicle purchase a great one. 2 times the inventory, 2 times the customer service. That's the Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester. Why buy anywhere else?
Welcome back. The Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC dealership in Tullahoma unveiled the new 2014 Corvette Tuesday night. The dealership is one of just 300 dealers in the United States certified to sell the 2014 Corvette Stingray. We stopped by Tuesday night where Trent McNabb was getting ready to uncover the car that drew numerous Corvette enthusiasts from Tullahoma and southern Middle Tennessee.
All right, guys, I guess it's time. I wanted to talk a little bit about the car, but I know everybody's really dying to see it. But and I know nobody wants to listen to me talk about it, but this car is awesome. I know everybody's seen it in the pictures, read about it, seen all the rave about it.
but it truly is an exceptional car. 455 horsepower and 29 miles a gallon. I mean, that's unbelievable. You can only get that in a Corvette. 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. I mean, it's got functional air vents all over it. The amount of technology in this car is just unbelievable. It's got 5 driving modes. You can drive around in tour mode, eco to get the gas mileage, or track mode where it's ready for a racetrack. And the exhaust changes with it. So you change the modes on it, it'll go from a quiet exhaust to a real loud exhaust. And here it is! So we just unveiled the 2014 Stingray Corvette, and we had a little surprise for everybody. That we had a Corvette covered up there, but it wasn't the Stingray. And my dad here pulled it up behind everybody and surprised them. I think got the crowd going pretty good. They liked it. But as you can see, everybody's walking around it, checking this car out. It's just unbelievable. You have to see it in person. It's just unbelievable, world-class car. I mean, 455 horsepower, 29 miles per gallon. The price from the previous generation didn't go up at $1,200 versus the C6, and you're getting a lot more standard equipment with the new one. It's really been a great turnout here tonight. Really pleased with the way everything went.
This is my first time to drive it tonight. Trent let me hide it out and bring it over here tonight, so it's my first experience to drive the car. It is beautiful. It drives great. I love the 4 different suspensions. You have a little knob and turn and change the suspension, 4 different ones, change the exhaust at the same time to change your tone of it, more horsepower, 450 pounds of torque on the car. And the car is going to be sold in Europe, so it came out with a Stingray, again, I think since 1967 was the last year of the Stingray, and this is the first year. They've got a car now, it's world-class car, compete with any other kind of sports car. So it's going to be sold against the Porsche, the Mercedes, BMW.
That are all $100,000 cars.
All those cars cost about twice as much as what the Corvette does. So it's going to be a 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. And some of them at 3.6 seconds, so with automatic transmission.
All right, well, we invite everybody to come out and see the Stingray. If you couldn't make it tonight, we will have it in the showroom on display. Hopefully it does sell, though, but if not, we'll have it here in the showroom. We're out here on 2000 North Jackson Street across from Walmart. Come out and see us.
We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader.
Dreaming of a new vehicle?
And don't think you can afford one?
Well, think again. At Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac, we have new vehicles with payments starting as low as $159 a month.
No way! A new Chevy Cruze for only $159 a month?
That's right. Or check out the 2014 GMC Acadia that seats 8 for only $299 a month. In honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we're donating $50 for every vehicle sold to the Multi-County Cancer Support Network. Come see us today or visit us online at stanmcnabb.com. And remember, if anyone can, Stan can.
Welcome to Merle Norman, located inside Northgate Mall in Tullahoma. Since 1931, Merle Norman Cosmetics have been researched, developed, manufactured, and packaged in the USA, using the highest quality ingredients and unmatched customer service to help women look and feel better about themselves.
Hi there, I'm Christy Almacher, owner of Merle Norman. I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about Merle Norman products. We have a large line of skincare and cosmetics for all skin types. Merle Norman's motto is try before you buy, so we'd love for you to come in, talk to us about your concerns, try the products, and we want you to feel good when you leave here, so we hope to see you soon.
Want to feel good in your skin? Visit Merle Norman in Northgate Mall, Tullahoma.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please, for the following public service announcement. He's back! The Watkins Man is back, bringing his world-famous Watkins products to 104 East Lauderdale Street in Tullahoma, where Richard and Stephanie Carpenter have opened the area's only Watkins store. Since 1886, Watkins has produced all natural products, starting with the pain liniment and now including soaps, oils, creams, scrubs, royal jelly, beeswax, supplements dedicated to natural health and pain management, cover total external and internal body care. And don't forget the world-famous spices, extracts, teas, and cooking ingredients. With too many products to list, know that all Watkins products are 100% natural using the highest quality ingredients obtainable. Always remember with Watkins, when you buy the best, you use less. Are you a shoeanista with no place local to find your style? Well, now you don't have to travel any further than Bren's Shoe Boutique, located at the Village on Jackson, 1940 North Jackson Street, Suite 120 in Tullahoma. From funky to formal, you can find the fit and style that will make you smile at Bren's. A shoeanista herself, owner Brenda Kemp offers brands like Rocket Dog, Jessica Simpson, Mia, Nine West, J. Renee, Bandolino, and more. Want that accessory splash that none of your friends have? Bren's offers a selection of one-of-a-kind handbags and jewelry with just the right bling. So if your shoe selection doesn't stack up, find what you've been looking for at a price you can afford at Bren's Shoe Boutique, now open in Tullahoma.
Welcome back. Newsleader's John Gray spoke with Becky Shelton, also known as the Dislocated Artist, this week as she led a painting project at the Coker Building to help fight breast cancer. Becky explains how her project called Save the Tatas works.
Tonight we are taking simple bras
and I started turning already.
We are painting them for the Painted Bra Art Project. And these simple little painted bras turn into $15,000 last year.
She just started smiling and just like
cancer awareness, breast cancer awareness. And we are part of that team this year. And the ladies are in here painting bras. And they're going to be hanging in the Merchants of Coker's building for a couple of weeks. And people, I'm encouraging the people to come and look at the bras and vote on their favorite bra. And donations are appreciated. And then October 23rd, 24th, I'm taking the bras down to Huntsville, and they will be part of a big art exhibit at the Roundhouse in downtown Huntsville. And last year they had over 500 bras hanging.
That's great. And then they'll be auctioned?
They will be auctioned. They will auction them off online, which is international. So one of these bras might end up in Australia or Japan. Who knows?
And all the money goes to fight breast cancer.
Fight breast cancer for research, a cure, or care.
Thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
That's a wonderful idea.
And as you can see right here, Becky has gone out and bought a bunch of bras and sized them to where they are, the surface is hard enough to paint. And these lovely ladies are all in here decorating bras in the fight against breast cancer. And there are many, as you will see, there are many different types and forms and sizes, and they're every color in the world.
It's boobs. That's what it is.
It's what they're doing here.
Well, first base is what, kissing? Yeah.
Boy, that's a big bra. Life has peaks and valleys is the name of that bra right there. Isn't that gorgeous? And that's just one of many. How many have already been painted, Becky?
There's 16 hanging right now.
Okay.
And so with this bunch, and then I got another 14 or 15 ladies coming in Thursday night.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Raise your brush. These ladies here are all breast cancer survivors here trying to help make sure that other people get to survive as well.
Yes.
The Coffee County Humane Society's featured pet this week is Alice. Alice is a white terrier looking for a forever home. The shelter also has many other dogs available for adoption at 1210 Oakdale Street in Manchester. of operation at the shelter are 7:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. The shelter's phone number is 723-2711 or 723-2730. Donations for animal care can be made to the Coffee County Humane Society at P.O. Box 252, Manchester, Tennessee 37349, and their website is www.coffeehumane.org.
The pet of the week this week at the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is an English setter named Rosie. Rosie entered the shelter as a stray and is approximately 3 years old. She is a very calm dog who would make somebody a great friend. Rosie will receive a free spay provided by the Tullahoma Animal Shelter. Microchip identification is available to all dogs adopted for a $15 or greater donation to the shelter. For more details, contact Teresa at 454-9580. State law also requires a $35 deposit refundable upon proof that the adopted pet has been neutered or spayed. The Tullahoma Animal Shelter is located at 942 Maplewood Avenue. We'll be right back in a moment after these brief messages.
The highest standard of excellence requires dedication and commitment. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of excellence in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor, too, when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
How long has it been since you raced a cheetah? Are your tornado creating skills getting rusty? Tired of being the only one in your neighborhood who hasn't built a dinosaur? Sounds like it's time to visit the Hands-On Science Center. The Hands-On Science Center is an indoor science playground. In this museum, please touch is the rule. Join us for weekly science demonstrations on space, lasers, lizards, rocks, and a whole lot more. No two visits are ever the same, so visit often to see our ever-changing exhibits and demonstrations. The Hands-On Science Center, 101 Mitchell Boulevard in Tullahoma.
Welcome back. In high school football news, the District 8 AAA race tightened up last week as Shelbyville trounced Lincoln County 41-0. Lincoln County entered the game undefeated in district play. The Falcons still lead the district with a 3-1 record, but Tullahoma and Shelbyville are close behind, each sporting a 2-1 district record. Tullahoma takes on Lawrence County at home Friday night, while Shelbyville travels to Columbia. Shelbyville head coach Jason Hardy spoke about his team's big win over Lincoln County and his opponent this week at the conclusion of his weekly coaches show here on Charter Channel 6. Let's watch.
Good win for you, homecoming night, Friday night.
41-0. We definitely like to have a great victory on homecoming, and you know, homecoming will have a lot of festivities, and you're always worried as a coach what's going to happen with your kids, how they're going to play. And I was very proud of the way our kids were focused and come out and executed the game plan. That's the kind of focus you got to have and to play well and get these big district victories.
Now, what did you think you had to do and prepare for to beat the Falcons?
Well, we knew we had to stop the run game. You know, we didn't shut them down. I think they rushed for 140 yards. They've been rushing for over 250. So we felt that we bent a little bit, but we didn't break. And we did a great job offensive putting the ball in the end zone when we had the opportunity.
Well, as I said before, good game that you had Friday. And who do you play next week?
Well, great question. We play the team that I feel like that has dominated the district in the past few years, and that's Columbia Central, and a very good football team, a very good football program. They have been to the state championship game 3 out of the last 4 years. In my mind, that's still the top team, and I know they've had some losses already early on. I know Tullahoma beat them and Lincoln County beat them. Had the opportunity to see them on film. Very, very athletic, as they always are. You don't just go from a state championship type team to the bottom of the barrel, and they're nowhere close to that. We talked about each week how our district is night in, night out. Anybody can beat anybody, and It's going to be a very tough game against Columbia. Some things that they do well, they've got two really good tailbacks and very dynamic. If they get outside of you or if they break one, they're going to score. And we've got to limit the big plays against Columbia Central. And defensively, they are always hard-nosed and get to the football. So I think they match our speed. We're just going to have to do some things in the kicking game and then secondary and in other positions to take advantage of some things. I'll watch some more film on them, but very good football team. Coach Stone does a good job, and we'll have our hands cut out for us. The main thing for us is we just got to keep on doing what we do well. We played really well the last 2 weeks, and it started on Monday. So hopefully, once again, we'll have a good week of preparation, and we'll be ready for Columbia Central.
Okay.
We'll be right back with your weather forecast.
Last month's sales were so good, I need cars now to restock my lot. I'm Keith Barnett at Russell Barnett Kia, and I've come up with a plan. It's my car bazaar. Whether you owe $1,000 or several thousand on that car that you hate, this car bazaar is here to help you out. Do you have a job and $149? My For the People credit approval process is here to help you out. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Hurry in before the car bazaar ends. I'm Keith Barnett, and I'm the dealer for the people.
Have you heard that little voice that beckons you to come home to Tennessee? Well, here's your chance. Here's a property offered by its owner. It's 20 miles from the National Walking Horse Celebration grounds in Shelbyville, Tennessee, and only 10 minutes away from the Jack Daniel Distillery in Lynchburg. It's located at 769 Shipman Creek Road. This property has over a 5,300 square foot home on 45 acres, and a sprawling 200 acres is also available. Let's take a look at the house. Built in 1998, this home has 4 bedrooms and 3.5 baths. This home offers wide open views, featuring the main floor with over 2,700 square feet of living room, an eat-in kitchen, a formal dining area, and a massive 20 by 19 master bedroom with a master bath and fireplace included. There is craftsmanship at every turn, solid cherry cabinets, built-in cherry shelves, and other solid cherry appointments. It's a 2-story home with 3 nicely sized bedrooms upstairs. Down a spiral staircase, the basement hosts a 40 by 40 den with a handcrafted bar. We're leaving the jukebox here, folks. The basement is a recreation room on steroids. There are too many closets to count and more than you'll ever need. There are so many places in this home to find peace that you'll seldom want to leave it. But when you do, you'll discover up to 200 acres of paved roads with city water. The property is quilted with streams, woods, ponds, and open pasture. The view from the porch alone is enough to say you're home. The property includes a 3-bay heavy construction shop and plenty of room to build stables and graze livestock. If Tennessee's been calling you home, start your journey by calling this number. A property like this comes on the market but once in a lifetime. We think you'll love it. We think you'll stay. This is a very real estate.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1953 at 85 degrees. The record low was in 1952 at 29 degrees. Average high on this day is 71, and the average low is 46. For tonight, look for partly cloudy weather in your forecast with a low of around 47. Partly cloudy weather continues into Friday with a high of 69 and a low of 50. And on Saturday, cloudy weather still expected with a high of 67 and a low of 39. And that's our newsletter report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great night.